Hello, this is A Automotive Reviews. And today we have here the 2022 Lotus Esprit test mule spied hiding under the Evora body panels. Let's check this out. Known for its lightweight corner carvers, unlike anything else on the road, the Lotus brand is going through big changes. And big changes it is. You see, the chief executive officer, Phil Popham, believes that the future is electric. Hence, Avija hypercar being electric. The Hethel-based manufacturer is owned by Chinese conglomerate Geely, and the parent company of Volvo and Polestar has also doubled down on electrification in recent years. In a way, Lotus will be aligned with the other brands in the group. One of the cars that brought fame to the British automaker is the Esprit, penned by Giorgetto Gargaro and made famous by the 007 franchise in 1977. Remember the car, Marine Thingy from The Spy Who Loved Me? Yeah, that is the Esprit S1. Lotus discontinued this nameplate in 2004 for the Europa S, and the Evora serves as a spiritual successor. The quirky-looking coupe in the photo gallery isn't an Evora, though, but a test mule for the next generation of the Esprit. It's easy to tell that something is wrong with the bodywork, and it comes as no surprise given the Lotus is fine-tuning the chassis at the present moment. It's impossible to tell what hides under the rear deck of the vehicle, and the pictures don't give us a clear view of the cockpit either. Word on the street is that the Esprit will be revealed in 2021 as a 2022 model, but nothing is official yet. Lotus is also understood to be working on a next generation electric powertrain, and an e-sports car is due to roll out towards the end of 2022. According to multiple reports, given that the United Kingdom plans to ban the sales of new cars that run on fossil fuels in 2030, the British automaker's strategy starts to make sense. And not only that, but just last week, we heard that California is going to be banning the sale of combustion cars come 2035. So there's definitely a trend happening here. And as a brief refresher, the Lotus first hinted at the successor of the Esprit at a 2010 Paris Motor Show. In addition to the chassis mule, the photo gallery includes pics of concept cars with 5.0 liter V8 capable of 612 horsepower. So Lotus is putting its finishing touches on its battery electric Avija hypercar. And then the launch of the final modes is based on bonded and riveted aluminum platform underpinning its current lineup. before switching to a new platform capable of supporting hybrid and electrical powertrains. And this is the early test mule for one of the final models. The car was originally due this year, but delays meant it will now arrive in 2021, likely as a 2022 model. It will be a supercar in the same vein as the Esprit, and it will help to fill the wide performance gap between the Evora and the Evija. It isn't expected to use the Esprit name, however. The test mule wears a makeshift Evora body, but we can see that the wheel arches front and rear have been extended significantly, pointing to the wide track. And you can tell. Now, power is expected to come from the same Toyota Source 3.5 liter used in the Evora in an Exige sports car, but augmented with a hybrid system, likely a mild hybrid system. The engine produces 416 horsepower in the latest Evora GT. So with electrification, we could be looking at 500 horsepower. Lotus came close to launching a modern Esprit early test decade. That was last decade, that is, including rolling out a concept shown below. And we'll see this concept shortly. This is it right here. At the 2010 Paris International Motor Show, in development of bespoke V8, the project was axed in 2014 after Lotus made major reforms to prevent financial ruin. Lotus is on a very different footing these days, thanks to the support of Geely. The Chinese auto giant is committing to rebuild Lotus' image after decades of delays by renewing the lineup and taking the brand racing. We also know that the future Lotus cars will source engines from Geely brands Volvo. Before the new car arrives, we may see the Lotus launch a redesigned Elise, based on the current Elise running gear. The rumored car could be the last Lotus without any electrification. An SUV is also in the pipeline, and possibly a modern Elon. So what to expect from this? When I look at this sort of reminds me of the Lamborghini Huracan. But it's definitely nice. I can remember being a child and walking to the it was actually a Lotus and Volvo dealer, and I would look inside to see the Esprit and just stand in the window just looking. And I don't think I ever really went inside, but that was a long journey, but it was worthwhile when we saw the Lotus Esprit in the window. And it was always a yellow color. So it was always a car that I always wanted from a childhood. This Lotus Esprit is very sharp looking. Of course, this is a test mule again. And that back end of the Lotus Esprit speaks volumes. And I think back in the day, the Lotus Esprit was like an $80,000 car. Who knows what this price is going to be? I'm sure it's going to be six figures now. This is A Automotive Reviews. Thanks for listening, thanks for liking, and thanks for subscribing. And the photos are brought to you by Auto Evolution.
If you enjoyed this video, give it a thumbs up, share it with your friends, and subscribe for more interesting videos.